Hello everyone, we're in the awesome city of Zaragoza. Zaragoza is the capital of the region of Aragon and is one of the most beautiful cities in Spain. This city is the one place on earth that has two cathedrals in the town. Behind me is the Basilica of El Pilar, and right there on my left is the Cathedral of Seo, or the Cathedral of El Salvador. And we're going to visit both of them because we have permission to film in them, and it's going to be awesome. The offer of amazing gastronomy, tourist attractions and incredible monuments makes Zaragoza a worthy stop in your trip to Spain, and it should definitely be on your must-visit list this year. And before we start, be sure to share this video, like and definitely subscribe for more amazing content like this. The first tourist stop in this incredible city is one of its two cathedrals. The Cathedral of the Savior, popularly known as La Seo, is one of the most emblematic monuments of the city. Located in the Plaza de la Seo, in the heart of the historic center of Zaragoza, this cathedral is a reflection of the rich history and cultural diversity of the region. La Seo was built over the site of one of the most important Roman temples of that time, and over the main mosque of Zaragoza. As we know it today, the cathedral's construction began in the 12th century, although it has been the subject of multiple renovations. This fact has given rise to a whole range of architectural styles, ranging from Romanesque and Gothic to Mudéjar, Renaissance and even Baroque. The exterior of this cathedral is impressive, with a Renaissance facade dating back to the 18th century and a Mudéjar-style bell tower rising majestically over the square. But what is really impressive about this complex is its interior. Inside, every centimeter of this impressive cathedral is full of details. One of the most notable elements is the main altarpiece, a magnificent work of alabaster stone that represents scenes from the life of Christ and of the Virgin. The portals of each of its incredible chapels present singular and different decorations, making the experience unique and new with each step you take in this temple. So guys, we are in the Cathedral of Seo in Zaragoza, and this is amazing. I have been to many cathedrals, you know, in Segovia, Toledo. It's nothing like this. I mean, it's incredible. All the chapels, you know, that surround the 5 naves that this cathedral has are incredible. I mean, the detail work is just outstanding. Come to Spain. Did you know that the Seo houses an impressive tapestry museum? This cathedral has one of the most important collections of flamenco tapestries in the world. Dating from the 15th to the 17th centuries, these tapestries are true masterpieces of weaving and offer a fascinating insight into the art and culture of the period. In a future video about the Seo Cathedral of Zaragoza, I will show in more detail each and every one of the secrets that this cathedral hides. But now it's time to head to our next mandatory stop, the Basilica del Pilar. The cathedral and the city's patron saint, La Virgen del Pilar, are affectionately called La Pilarica. The Cathedral of Santa Maria that existed until then in Zaragoza was of Gothic style, but in 1638 the expansion of the church was proposed to convert it into a new temple with a more modern style, the Baroque. This style turned La Basilica de la Virgen del Pilar as the St. Peter Basilica of the Vatican, from which this cathedral takes reference, into a temple with robustness in its columns and pillars, majesty, and with the continuity of vaults. To see the Basilica de la Virgen del Pilar from the inside, we must go through its main altar, the different chapels located on the sides of its naves, and one chapel that attracts the most pilgrims and Christians every day, the Holy Chapel in which the Virgin of Pilar is located. This chapel is synonymous with faith and worship while showing a more classic and elegant style of ornamentation that is full of symbology that you will be able to see in detail in my video about the Basilica del Pilar de Zaragoza. In the Plaza del Pilar we can also enjoy the Fountain of Hispanidad, which also refers to the patron saint of Zaragoza and of the Hispanidad. This is due to the coincidence of the discovery of America on October 12, 1492, on the day of the feast of the Virgen del Pilar. Continuing through the streets of this beautiful city, we must look to one of the most interesting things about Zaragoza, the Roman ruins that echo the origins of the city. On one of the Iberian settlements that existed in this area, the Romans founded Caesar Augusta in the year 14 before Christ in honor of its emperor. Today, the Roman remains that we can see are the theater of Caesar Augusta with a capacity of 6,000 spectators, built in 15 AD. It is one of the largest in Roman Hispania. The Forum, although normally located at the intersection of the main streets, in this case, due to the importance of the river, its location was right next to the river port. Caesar Augusta had one of the most important river ports in Roman Hispania. The remains of the walls are also very well preserved, and there are several sections that can be seen today. With the decline of the Roman Empire, the city was renamed Thessaracosta under the Visigothic kingdom. In the year 714, this city was conquered by the Muslims, becoming a part of the Caliphate of Cordoba until the 11th century, when the Caliphate fell and the Taifa of Zaragoza was established. An independent kingdom that lasted almost 100 years and turned Zaragoza into one of the main commercial cities in Western Europe. The most important work of this period is the Aljaferia Palace. La Aljaferia was a recreational residence of the Muslim kings and reflects the splendor achieved by the Taifa kingdom at the highest political and cultural peak. Since then, it has been a fortified enclosure, Aragonese royal residence, headquarters and prison of the Inquisition, palace of the Catholic monarchs, and since 1987, the brand new headquarters of the Cortes de Aragon. In 2021, UNESCO declared the Mudejar art of Aragon a World Heritage Site, highlighting the Aljaferia Palace as one of the most representative monuments of Mudejar style, which has become the symbol of Aragonese civil architecture and probably one of the mandatory references of the culture and history of Spain. And although what we have seen so far are the most important places to visit in the city, we cannot help but enter the numerous churches that we find walking on its streets. Some of these that attracts a lot of attention is that of Santiago el Mayor or the Basilica of Santa Engracia. But not everything is history in Zaragoza. We also have to regain strength from all that walking around, and to do so we must lose ourselves in the network of narrow streets of the old part of the town called El Tubo, or the Tube of Zaragoza. And we're not referring to the public transportation of London, but rather to the most famous tapas area in Zaragoza. Full of bars and restaurants, the tapas bar open every day of the week and you can go for lunch or dinner and savor the typical Spanish gastronomy. If you come to Spain, Zaragoza is a city with a unique charm that offers an authentic experience of the Spanish heritage. Its streets, its monuments, its people make it a very pleasant city. My name is Alex Moraras. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, share, and definitely subscribe to find out more amazing places to visit before you come to Spain.